come back to my channel. The coin spot today is best coins one you want to miss. We're diving into the world of United State coins. Please don't skip this video. So let's get it started. The 1924 Italian lira coin, covering its historical context, design, technical specifications, and collectible value. Historical background and significance. The 1924 Italian lira coin represents a period of transformation and turbulence in Italy's early 20th century history. Post-World War I, Italy was grappling with political upheaval, social unrest, and economic instability. The coin was issued during the reign of King Victor Emmanuel III, who ruled from 1900 until his abdication in 1946. Though officially monarch, real power in Italy in the early 1920s was increasingly wielded by Benito Mussolini, whose fascist regime rose to prominence and consolidated power after the 1922 March on Rome. Thus, the 19242 lire coin is not only a monetary piece but a silent witness to the advent of fascism and Italy's pivot toward authoritarian rule. Coin is part of a broader series of Italian coins minted during the Kingdom of Italy, Regno d'Italia era, which lasted from the country's unification in 1861 until the establishment of the Italian Republic in 1946. The 2 lira denomination was a common unit in Italian coinage at the time, often minted in silver before World War I and later in nickel and other metals as economic conditions changed. Obverse design. Front side. The obverse of the 1924 lira coin features a left-facing bust of King Victor Emmanuel III, depicted in military uniform. This portrait, created by artist Giuseppe Romagnoli, shows the king in a realistic style with an air of formality and military pride. The lettering is clear and evenly spaced along the rim, signifying the king's official role and the monarchical government structure of Italy at the time. The portrait itself is a classic example of neoclassical numismatic art, blending realism with idealized features to emphasize both the authority and dignity of the monarch. Reverse design. Backside. The reverse of the coin is one of its most striking features and carries rich symbolism. Showcases the figure of Italia, the personification of Italy, seated on a Roman-style quadriga, a 4-horse chariot, which is moving to the left. She holds a torch in her right hand and an olive branch in her left, symbolizing enlightenment and peace. The horses are depicted in mid-motion, giving the design a sense of dynamic energy and forward movement, which likely aimed to represent progress and national unity. Beneath the image is the date 1924, and below that is the mint marker denoting the Rome mint, where the coin was struck. Along the bottom, the denomination is written as $L. To this design is also attributed to Giuseppe Romagnoli, with possible engravings of his name and the chief engraver, Attilio Marti, visible near the rim. Technical specifications. Metal composition. Nickel. Post-1920s issues were no longer silver. Diameter 27 millimeters. Weight approximately 10 grams. Edge reeded, sometimes called milled mint, Rome. Indicated by the R. Mint mark. Mintage estimated varies by source, but believed to be in the millions, though fewer survive in high grades. This coin was part of the Quadriga Briosa type series from 1908 to 1927. With varying denominations and slight design modifications over the years, the 2 lira version was smaller and lighter than its 5 or 10 lira counterparts, but retained the same stylistic richness. Circulation and usage. By 1924, Italy was dealing with post-war inflation. Smaller denomination coins like the 2 lira remained vital in everyday transactions. However, due to the metal composition shift away from precious silver to nickel, the coin's intrinsic value decreased significantly, which made them practical for circulation but less appealing for hoarding. These coins were commonly used for everyday purchases such as bread, newspapers, or train fares. Because of their frequent use, many surviving specimens are well worn, and high-grade examples are relatively scarce. Numismatic value and collectability. 1924 lira coin is widely collected by enthusiasts of Italian coinage and European historical currency. Its value depends heavily on condition, rarity, and whether it is a standard strike or a proof version. Coins in circulated condition might fetch anywhere from $5 to $20 USD, while those in uncirculated or extremely fine condition can reach $50. to $150 USD or more, especially if certified by grading services like NGC or PCGS coins with mint errors, double strikes, or exceptionally well-preserved details like full hairlines on the king or sharp relief on the quadriga are particularly sought after by collectors. Additionally, the historical context of fascist Italy adds a layer of intrigue and scholarly interest, making it a key piece for collections that focus on political and wartime numismatics. Conclusion. In summary, the 1924 Italian Talira coin is more than just a piece of nickel. It's a miniature artifact from a pivotal period in Italy's political and social history. With its striking classical design, detailed engravings, and connection to King Victor Emmanuel III's reign and Mussolini's rise, it offers a unique window into interwar Europe. Though not made of precious metal, it's symbolic and historical. Richness has made it a perennial favorite among collectors and history enthusiasts alike. Thanks for watching my videos. Please subscribe to my channel for more videos.